Dear distinguished guests, friends, especially friends from our many faith traditions in Singapore, and here also Singapore Ambassador to the Vatican, Ms. Janet Ong, and Caritas Singapore Chairperson, Ms. Agnes Liu, and all the organizing team. Thank you very much. Thank you. As we come to the close of this meaningful day, my heart is filled with gratitude. We began as participants from different religions, traditions, and communities. But through our conversations, our listening, and our shared concern, we have become something more, and companions on a common journey, caring for our one shared home. And this afternoon, all the talks I participated, I feel is very down to earth, Earth Day. It's related to all of us, our common home. And allow me to express my sincere thanks to each one of you. Thank you for your presence, your openness, and your generosity of spirit. Thank you for speaking from your traditions and also for listening deeply to others, for sharing of your practices and your belongings. In a world that is often divided, your willingness to dialogue is already a powerful sign of hope. At the same time, today's gathering reminds us of a sobering truth. The urgency of the environmental challenge is real and it is pressing. Climate change, environmental degradation, and the loss of biodiversity are not distant or abstract realities. They are already affecting communities, especially the most vulnerable among us. They are shaping the future that our children and future generations will inherit. And therefore, the responsibility we carry is not light. It is a serious moral responsibility to care, to respond, and to act. But there's where today's gathering gives us great hope. Faith communities have a unique and indispensable role to play. We are not only institutions, we are bearers of spiritual wisdom. We are not only observers, we are called to be moral leaders. Across our different traditions, we share profound convictions. As we heard earlier today from our guest of honor, our ambassador, we have a lot of shared wisdom. Across our different traditions, we share profound convictions that creation is not merely a resource, but a gift from above. That human life is interconnected with all of nature. That moderation, simplicity, and responsibility are virtues. That compassion, must extend not only to people, but also to the whole of creation. In the Catholic tradition, we speak of ecological spirituality, a way of seeing the world not as something to dominate, but as something to reverence, to protect, and to nurture. We are called to move from consumerism to stewardship, from exploitation to nature regeneration, from isolation to community resilience and empowerment. But these values are not ours alone. They resonate deeply across all our faith traditions. And that is why gatherings like this are very important. And thank you for your participation. And because when faith communities come together, our shared witness becomes stronger, clearer, and more transformative. I'm especially encouraged that many of you are returning participants from last year. There are many familiar faces here. And this is a beautiful sign that what began in 2025 was not just an event, but the beginning of a relationship. I brought in 2 plants. One, in the red box, this is written from 2025. This 2025 survived. But I just heard why it's so small. Huh? There are 2 reasons. I put indoor. They say you should put outdoor. Huh? I learned. And the size of it, this year's, I think it symbolizes our awareness. Now we have more awareness of the climate change, to protect our environment, a bigger awareness. Yes. And this is, last year, this was a gift, written by the Buddhist from Sri Lanka, our venerable. This year, I received this gift from our Muslim brother, Akbar. So friendship is not built in a single meeting. It grows through continued encounter. And our continued trust and shared action. And so, my hope and indeed my prayer is this. Let us not allow this dialogue to remain only at the level of words. Let it move into action. In our communities, in our institutions, in our daily lives. During the break, I heard from some faith leaders, IRO, they were saying, yes, this is a very good starting point. I'm going to do something from this. Wow, it's very encouraging. So in this regard, I warmly invite all of you, all of us, to continue this journey together. And through the Caritas Singapore, and also our co-organizer, the Archdiocese Interreligious Dialogue and Ecumenism Office of Singapore, we hope to provide ongoing platforms for dialogue, for collaboration, and for concrete initiatives. Whether through education, community projects, youth engagement, or environmental actions, there are many ways we can continue walking and working together. We deeply value this partnership, and we look forward to strengthen these bonds in the years ahead. So, dear friends, allow me to end on a note of hope. The challenges before us are indeed great, but greater still is the capacity of the human spirit when it is guided by faith, compassion, and a shared sense of responsibility. Today, we have witnessed something beautiful. People of different faiths and communities united not by uniformity, but by a common purpose. This is a sign that another way is possible, a way of care rather than indifference, a way of cooperation rather than competition, a way of hope rather than despair. Let us go forth, then, not discouraged, but strengthened, not divided, but united, not passive, but committed. So together, as today's theme has shown us, many faiths, one world, one shared responsibility, and one shared hope for all of us. Thank you, dear friends, and may peace be with you all. Thank you.